For those of you who don't know me, I'm Melissa Kino, sister of the bride. And for those of you who do know me, well, you know I'm going to be up here for a while. I just wanted to begin by congratulating Julie and Robbie and thanking them for asking me to be a part of this special day. It has truly been wonderful. It is my honor and privilege to be standing by you two as you begin your new journey together as husband and wife. Julie, you look absolutely stunning tonight. And well, Shuba, you just look stunned. I missed events. It has been a long couple of days. Thanks. When Julie first told me that Robbie had proposed, I felt many emotions. Excited, overjoyed, thrilled, curious as to when my time was going to come. Bitter? No, not bitter. Then I began to think of how my dad responded. As some of you may already know, when my brother-in-law, Rob, asked permission to marry my sister, Wendy, he left a bit, well, actually very confused. So I was interested to see how Shuba left after speaking with my dad. Well, apparently, the only thing he left with was a cucumber from the garden. A sure sign that Shuba was meant to be part of our family. I never really knew Shuba before he dated my sister. Well, come to think about it, I never really knew Shuba while he dated my sister. Julie, being the quiet, very private, shy girl, a lot like myself, who always called her house a mystery. In fact, Wendy was the first Kino to solve the secret. I didn't know what was more shocking, that Julie had a boyfriend, or that Wendy was the first one to figure it out. It still took Shuba a good 10 years before he came over and actually had supper with the Kino. Finally, we were able to put a face to the name, and no longer was Shuba Pokeroo. Robbie, you are a very special person, an absolute perfect match for my sister. Your sincerity, kindness, humor, and I can't forget your love for pasta, are all attributes that I know will make Julie very happy. We are very excited to welcome you into our family. We know that you are made for us, and we hope that we are made for you. Now, on to Julie. Ever since Julie and I were little, my dad always said, Mel, Julie para Santa, pobre Julie. Translated to mean, Melissa, you talk way too much. Julie doesn't have a chance. Well, I've come to believe that all my talking has made Julie the person she is today. Calm, patient, and a real good listener. When I think of Julie, several words automatically come to mind. The first one being foresighted. For those of you who know Julie, know she spends at least 90% of the time winking. It wasn't until we decided to travel together that I realized how bad her eyesight really was. You see, I thought it would be a good idea for Julie to follow me in her car as we were headed in the same direction on the highway. Simple, right? Well, not if you can't see. Let me paint you a picture. I pull out of my parents' driveway, Julie pulls out of my parents' driveway. We both make it down our street when Julie and her car suddenly disappear. How can she not be behind me, one might ask? And this is where the foresighted falls into place. I get a phone call 25 minutes after leaving my parents' house to Julie saying, Melissa, I followed the wrong car. She literally drove 25 minutes across town, not even in the direction of the highway, before realizing that the car she was following wasn't mine. Needless to say, from that day on, we traveled on our own. Sneaky is the next word that comes to mind when I think of Julie. Although Julie seems quiet and shy, it's the quiet and shy type that you have to keep your eye on. I will always remember this day because I thought for sure Julie was going to get busted. It was during high school. Julie was already waiting for the bus. I was running late as usual, and my mother finds a six-pack of beer in our dresser. She was furious. And it takes a lot for my mom to get angry. She immediately begins yelling at me. I was just as surprised as my mom because for one, that beer was mine. I couldn't wait to tell Julie that she was going to be in big trouble when we got home from school. Well, the moment finally came. 3:30. We exit off the bus and enter into our home. There is Stella with the beer, and all I was thinking is, this is going to be good. Well, instead of my mom yelling at Julie's dishonorable behavior, Julie starts, and I will quote her. Mom, what are you doing? Why did you move that beer? It's for my science project. Now soon, I'm going to fail. Exactly. Well, us girls, being the studious students that we were, and my mom being the kind woman that she is, the story didn't seem that far-fetched. So my mother responds with, oh, Julie, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Julie left smiling, and I was left in complete shock. All kidding aside, Julie, you are truly a beautiful person, both on the inside and outside. Your accomplishments speak to the person you are today. Anyone who has had the opportunity to know you has been lucky. I, however, I'm the fortunate one to have you as a sister. Sharing a room, we were forced to get along. However, over the years, we became best of friends. Although I'm the big sister, you have always been there for me in so many ways you don't even know. I love you very much, and now I give up the duty of sharing a room with you, and I pass it on to Shuba, your new best friend. May the happiness you feel today last your whole life through. If we can all raise our glasses.